Country. I see y'all out there. You feel me? Listen, it's the off season, right? It's a lot of rumors and all that shit going around, right? Like, you know what I mean, right now. So right now, I'm just trying to tap in, you know what I mean, and trying to explain some things that my listeners probably will understand a little bit better, right? Listen, we all know that Sean Payton and Russ Wilson, they was like vodka and milk. They didn't mix. You know what I mean? They really didn't mix. It was like vodka and milk. But we gotta give it to Russell Wilson because he played a lot better in 2023 than he did in 2022 under Nathaniel Hackett, right? But Russell Wilson is not. He's not Sean Payton's type of quarterback. He's not. You know what I mean? So, and Sean Payton never really. He never drafted a rookie quarterback. And took him under his wing. You feel me? He always had Drew Brees. And then when he didn't have Drew Brees, who he went and got? The likes of Trevor Simeon, Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill. But they play good under his tutelage, right? They play good. So would I have a problem with the Broncos drafting a rookie quarterback? No. That's what actually I'm hoping for. I'm really wishing that they do draft a rookie quarterback. That's what I'm really hoping for, and I'm praying for that they really draft a rookie quarterback. But I bought y'all that uh, content a while ago, and now I'm like, what free agent quarterbacks will they get? Right? Well, everybody know Kirk Cousins is he's going to be too expensive for 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 the Broncos to get and sign. He's going to be too expensive. So if Kirk Cousins is too expensive, who will the Broncos look for? Who will they look towards? Right? They might look towards like the likes of maybe a Baker Mayfield. But Baker Mayfield, look, he played good in Tampa, so he played himself into a big contract, right? He took Tampa Bay to the playoffs. That's what Baker Mayfield did. He took Tampa Bay to the playoffs. So now he done play his way into getting like a big contract. That's what he did. He played his way into a big contract. So now who we looking at? But there was an analyst as we talk about Baker Mayfield. There's an analyst out there that's saying like Baker Mayfield and Sean Payton parent would be phenomenal, right? And like they were like the NFL on fire of Sean Payton and the Baker Mayfield parent. Like they would really work wonders in Denver, and they would set the league on fire. You know what I mean? And really, I think and I kind of believe that because Baker Mayfield is accurate. And he's also the type of quarterback that he could do whatever Sean Payton want him to do. And he has the arm strength to throw downfield, right? That's what we could give That's what we could expect from the likes of Baker Mayfield, which he was the number one pick. Remember, 2018 draft, he was the number one pick. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, this one is more interesting. Justin Fields. Broncos in Chicago they trade for Justin Fields, or would they trade for the number one pick? Would Sean Payne think that he could revive Justin Fields, or would they just try to trade Chicago for the number one pick? And with this one, I think they would try to trade with Chicago to get the number one overall pick. And I say that to say this because Sean Payne, he's in love with Khalil Williams. Even before he took a head coaching job in 2023, he was on the Rich Eisen show saying, like, Khalil Williams, he's a generational talent. He really likes Khalil Williams. He's one of a kind. Like, his type comes every so often. So I don't think they would trade Chicago to get Justin Fields. If the Broncos make a trade with Chicago, they would be trading to try to get the number one pick. That way they can have a choice of quarterbacks, whether it be Khalil Williams, Drake May, or Jaden Daniels. Now, Kyler Murray, he's staying put. He's going to stay put in Arizona. That's what Kyler Murray going to do because they got their quarterback. They probably going to get the number one wide receiver who is a generational talent and Marvin Harrison Jr., right? That's what they're going to do. Okay, well, Russ, a lot of people got you going to the Raiders. You might not be in Denver no more. You might be because there's no word on what they're gonna do, right? Because they said the door is still open on Russell, but we'll see. So I gotta pass up on that one. Oh, we got Khalil Williams right now, the USC star. So I gotta talk about this because the page I pulled up had some on it. Khalil Williams, he ain't have a good year this year. He didn't, but his talent that he got about him is just something different. His generational talent is just out of this world. You know what I mean? It's out of the world, out of this world. That's what his talent. That's what his talent is. That's what his talent calls for. And it's gonna be a tall task if the Broncos do get him, because they gotta trade up, and then to come from the number 12 spot to get to number one, it's gonna cost them a lot. And then they only got 6 draft picks in this year's draft. They only got 6 draft picks in this year's draft. I mean, who knows? Can it happen when you throw in a player or two, plus some draft picks, then some future draft picks? Who knows? The Broncos already sold the farm for Russell Wilson, right? So why not sell a phone for Khalid Williams or Drake May or even a Jaden Daniels, right? Why not? Right? Why not? So then we got Drake May. Well, I guess I pulled up the right one. Listen, I'm in love with Drake May. I think he's the best quarterback in this draft class. I think Drake May is the best quarterback in this draft class. I really do think Drake May is the best quarterback in this class. And and right now, a lot of the experts, the draft experts, and all this other things, they got Drake May falling. How you got Drake May falling when it's still early in the process? We didn't even hit the combine yet, right? You didn't even hit the combine yet, but you got Drake May falling. But look, when it comes to the NFL draft, when it comes to the draft, you always got a quarterback that falls, right? Look at Will Levis last year. Will Levis fell. Will Levis fell in the draft last year. So it happens every year. Like a quarterback that's usually projected to go high in the draft usually winds up falling. But they projected Drake May to fall right now. Now Jaden Daniels. Only reason why we talk about Jaden Daniels right now. Only reason why we talk about Jaden Daniels right now is because he won the Heisman Trophy. If Michael Penix had won the Heisman Trophy, we would have been talking about Michael Penix, right? If Bo Nix had won the Heisman Trophy, if Bo Nix had won the Heisman Trophy, we would have been talking about Bo Nix, right? That's who we would have been talking about. So, but just because Jay Daniels, he came out of nowhere and won the Heisman Trophy, now they got him as the number three, third best quarterback in the draft, right? And Michael Penix, right? I mean, he won the Sugar Bowl. He did a lot of good things. He did a lot of good things. You feel me? But are these the quarterbacks? A lot of people got all these different quarterbacks get mocked to the Broncos. But the quarterback that I think that they're gonna have to settle with. Okay, now this is my favorite person. Quarterback that I think they're gonna have to settle with is Bo Nix. You know what I mean? Look, Bo Nix has all the tools. Bo Nix can make all the throws. Bo Nix is a Sean Payton type of quarterback. He can do the checkdowns. That's what he did to Auburn. He did the checkdowns. He did this. He did that, right? He can run your offense. He can run the Sean Payton offense. And you got these different type of analysts calling Bo Nix the next Drew Brees. So you gotta take that with a compliment, right? You got to. They calling you the next Drew Brees. You gotta take that with a compliment. If they, what I mean, when they saying that, when they saying Bo Nix is like the next Drew Brees, gotta take that with a compliment. Okay, now J.J. McCarthy. If I was the Broncos, I would draft J.J. McCarthy so Jim Harbaugh won't get him, right? That's the point of the thing, right? And then J.J. McCarthy, he's young. In Michigan, you ain't seeing him throw the ball downfield because that's not Jim Harbaugh's offense. Jim Harbaugh's offense is somewhat like a Sean Payton offense. You run the ball, you be physical, right? J.J. McCarthy do check downs. But J.J. McCarthy, he has a strong arm, but he wasn't asked to use his arm. Never was asked to use his arm. Right. Next day you got Ryan Tannehill, Jameis Winston. Now Jameis Winston he's a familiar name, and he's the most intriguing because he played when Sean Payne got a hold of Jameis Winston. You know, he made Jameis Winston look like a Hall of Fame quarterback. Jameis Winston had his best season under Sean Payton. Right, he had his best season under Sean Payton. So why not Jameis Winston come into Denver, right? But this year is going to look a whole lot better. It's going to be a whole nother type of different offense. Look, the wide receiver room in Denver is going to look better. It is. It is. Am I worried because Andy Reid's still in the conference? Am I worried about now that the Chargers got Jim Harbaugh? Jim Harbaugh never won a Super Bowl. Sean Payton won a Super Bowl, right? Sean Payton won a Super Bowl. Jim Harbaugh only won a national championship. That's just different because that's college. So, and Sean Payton is actually really going to get a chance to shape the Broncos in his own image this year. Like he did a little bit of that last year, but this year we're gonna see if we're gonna see that come to fruition. We really gonna see that shit come to fruition. And look, the whole Broncos team is gonna look a whole lot different in 2024 than it did in 2023. Mark my words. Believe that. And I'm just here preaching it to you, and I'm here telling it to you. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. And you know, this is how we do it. And this time of league, we gotta do that with like a little mild salute, right? Little mild salute, double mild salute. And till next time, Broncos country. I'll be back tomorrow with the state of the Broncos wide receivers tomorrow. State of the Broncos wide receiver room tomorrow. So just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned.